waiting, still waiting. Are we on now? Hooray for freedom, dog guys. Oh, you're here already. Let me just sort this out, guys. Please bear with me. Please bear with me tonight. It's been one of them nights. Okay, I need to get somebody to come in and sort this out, guys. 2 seconds. Yeah, maybe it needs turned off and turned on again. How we doing, guys? Hope we're all good. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. I shouldn't have one. Let me get my mic in, guys. Let me get my mic in. Just come on like that. That's not been on the whole time. Sound check, guys. No, the mic seemed to be already on. Okay, guys, have a doing? Freedom Dad here. Hope you're all good. Can't see your comments right now because I've got the wrong glasses on. There we go. Yeah, happy days. There we go. We're live. 54 watching. Sound check, guys. Yes, that's us, guys. So if you want to start again on the comments, guys. The chat was up. Oh, sorry. That's it. Happy days. Yeah, I'll just turn the volume down. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So, Kendall, good evening, mate. And I'm a wee bit of trouble with that because of the background. But Ursula, check, you've got an echo freedom, Dad. Give me a wee sound check, guys. Let me get a wee bit closer. I don't have my stand with me. It's been a bit of a hectic day. So, look, Gary Belfast, Kirsty, Matt, Alan Taggart, Ragnar, Galloway Raider. Bit late for them, Dad. I know, it's a bit late for me too. But yeah, all's good, all's good. We hear you. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Wee bit bunkers, Connor Skyline, Paul Daly. Hope I haven't missed anybody, guys. Foxy lad, good to see you, brother. Thomas, Stacks Flat. Community. I'm a Catholic and Freedom Dad is representing me better than all so far. Cheers, mate. Evening, Freedom Dad. Evening, 55. How you doing, mate? Big shout out to all the mods. Thank you all so much for the work you do, all the hard work you do, guys. You're absolutely amazing. Chris, how you doing, mate? Window man, good to see you, son. Yes, I late live, guys. 10 o'clock. Wow, it's not like Freedom Dad, is it? But you have to forgive me. It's been one of them days. It's been one of them days. We're just back. Oh, happy days. Yeah, good. Tell the Scottish division to come in. So that's anyway, guys. Hello, Seawinds, Davey, Mr. Pollock. On the two-child tower. I'll talk about that in a wee minute. You know, I did put a video up today about it, guys. Hopefully, I've remembered to put the link in the description for you to catch all of the video of somebody I speak very highly of, as you know. I Freedom Dad and everyone. British Slaughterer. Guess you've been in Ballymena all day, Freedom Dad. We've been everywhere today, guys. All good. If anyone watching wish me well today, thank you. And the face was an elaborate hoax. So what's the screen, mate? And you'll tell where you are. No, you need to come over here. Come here, man. Come here. Just keep your eye on the screen, bro. So, how are we doing, mate?
Not too bad.
What was the boat trip like?
Rough. Rough's an understatement.
Did you stay sober?
Oh, it depends.
Good lad. So there's no chance of getting kicked off, eh?
No.
You know, not like old Freedom Dad. So we've got Donkey in the house. He's not coming on camera. Obviously, no. Do you not want to be in the Sunday papers this Sunday?
No.
Come on, sit down beside Freedom Dad. So yeah, we picked Donkey up today. One of my top moderators.
You'll see me in the background.
What's that?
You'll see me in the background. But...
Yeah, you'll catch him, so you will, over the weekend in the background, no doubt. But yeah, it's good to have him sitting right next to me. He's having a good night. He's been around some good people, and we've had a bit of a experience.
Yes, brilliant.
Hey, what's that said again?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Top
drawer. You met a few of the boys, and you've been in a few areas, and yeah. And did you get a pink pasty in the east?
No, I just get chips and curry.
For fuck's sake, man, come on.
The pink bit puts me off a wee bit.
The pink bit?
I don't know. Is it? I'll need to get one.
Yeah, you'll need to get one before you go, man. It's the best chip in East Belfast. That's my opinion. Even Freedom Dad and team, hello Samantha. Mr. Rankin back in God's country, yes he is indeed. And yeah, a few people he's going to be coming and seeing tomorrow. So obviously he's over for the demonstrations that's going on tomorrow in Belfast, and you know, it's non-stop. We've got there's an Israeli demonstration, we've got the Pink Ladies, and of course we've got the flag demonstration, which runs in with a Boyne March, and it's going to be quite big. There's a lot of bands going to be there and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be something that you probably haven't seen. You know what I mean? Freedom Dad and make not doing any lives. You know what I mean? We'll be bringing a certain amount of footage. I'll see how the day goes. But we've also got the Palestinians.
I'll go live on TikTok.
What's that mean?
I'll go live on TikTok.
Yes, we'll get you live on TikTok. What else? We've got the Palestinians are demonstrating at Raiders Square. You want to stay on top of them for me, because I missed something that's important. We got they're coming out. There's meant to be numbers of them coming out tomorrow. So there's a lot going on in the Belfast city tomorrow. So we coffee, we correct live to say hello to the troops. Like you know, we haven't stopped. Like I say, as you always know that. The Skeptical 01. Good to see you, mate. Sorry if I missed any names.
How's John Capone going? Skeptical one knows him.
Who? Skeptical
one. He's been writing comments, this man.
Skeptical one. Well, maybe you'll get to meet the Skeptical, eh?
One
day. Well, he's here, guys. Any Belfast boys want to come and say hello? Come and say hello to him tomorrow. You will see where we are. You won't miss us. Everyone needs to watch Andrew Gould's latest podcast about Qatar and the Muslim Brotherhood. We'll have a wee look at that once we get this out of the way. Waz is in the house. Good to see you, mate. I'll give you a message as soon as I come off, just organising everything, where to meet up for the Freedom Dad team and stuff like that. So I'll message you as soon as I get off, buddy. So hope you're all good. Like I say, when have we got in? Mate?
Yeah, seen 150.
150. That's good for Freedom Dad. How many minutes?
Mine, but I've not refilled. I don't know I'm getting my phone.
Right. United House of Polar had to restart, revanced, so I could subscribe. LOL. Outdated plus Fire tablet, no sweat, mate. Always check your subscriptions, guys. That's another thing about YouTube. You know, I've had a lot of people saying I was unsubscribed and I never done it myself and blaming me and stuff. And I think other YouTubers have had that as well. So always check your subscriptions. I don't know if it's if you don't interact or what it is, or if you miss a few videos. I don't know, but some people are finding that they're not subscribed. And remember, it's free to subscribe, guys. You know, and I want to say thank you to everybody. It's on YouTube and also on Facebook. I've gained nearly 1,000 followers on Facebook in the last 48 hours, which is absolutely remarkable. We're probably hitting about 1,000. It's been between 800 and 900 since I last looked today. So and obviously the Facebook's gone up, YouTube's gone up, X account's gone up, TikToks are gone up, and just want to say thank you to everybody who's paying attention to what Freedom Dad's saying, and know that I'm not here as a racist. I'm not here as far right. I'm not here giving you misinformation.
We're just
bringing you
right.
facts. We're just straight. Yeah, we're just straight, as Donkey says. Um, Stacks flat. Yeah, for a while I want notified about lives, and when I checked, it was still on. Anyway, it notifies me again for some reason. Yeah, hit that notification bell as well, guys. That probably helps. If you watch people on the TV, YouTube, it unsubscribes people. Right, okay. I'll always like on my way in. Yeehaw, thank you, mate. Yeah, I'll hit the like button, guys. It helps everything, doesn't it? But like I keep on saying, I can't do this without the support of you guys and everybody else that's involved. I know not everybody comes on their lives. I do know I would get I would probably have over 1,000 on Facebook lives if I went live on Facebook.
Even you asked.
What's that?
Even you asked on Facebook.
No, I think I would. I think I would be alright on Facebook. I don't know. I don't know. I need to be careful what I say and how I say it. You know what I mean? Stay safe tomorrow, Freedom Dad. Just wanted to check in, say hello. My phone broke a couple of weeks ago. Who's that there?
Gary Belfast.
On board only. On board only. Okay, mate. And I'm going lost numbers. Chat soon. Yes, mate. No problem. Gary Belfast, respect Patriots. So yeah, everything's good. What was I talking about there? Yeah, that's a late one, guys. So there's not going to be no perfection. Just saying thank you to everybody that's followed me in the last couple of months. Like I say, the videos, you know, the people that's been here for a long time can see a wee bit of a difference in my videos. There's not as much coming out. Sometimes I put 2 and 3 videos out. I've started coming down to 1 video a day. I would really like to put 3 videos out. There's enough content in my head to put 3 videos out. This is the best about it. You know what I mean? I'm overwhelmed with the content. Silver Fox, Shanko, how you doing, mate? Leslie Handy in the house. Hello, how you doing? Matt, we're all good, so we are. Freedom Dad team's doing great. Yeah, you're over for the weekend, John. Yes.
Yeah.
John's here for the weekend. It's Taylor off the bed. All right, Taylor, son, good to hear from you again, mate. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing good. You like to say, Freedom Dad's always here. Rory, how you doing, mate? So yeah, guys and dolls. So yeah, we were talking about the 2 caps. Somebody's asked a question. So like I say, I'm here to answer questions. But if I'm in the middle of a rant or trying to explain something, obviously I'll miss questions. You know what I mean? Caitlin Boyd in the house. I've got a little black book with my poems and got a bag and a suitcase with a comb in. So yeah, guys, the 2 cap is a big problem for us. I know I keep going on about it. I do. It's for us. You know what I mean? And you know, there's a lot more that needs to come with the 2 cap, and it is quite frustrating because we are now in problems. We have NIGA problems. You know what I mean? We are going. These guys are going to be knocking wins out. At the end of the day, you just need to Google it. You need to AI it. Whatever you do to get your information, to get the facts, and you'll get the facts of the difference in childbirth. You know, and Freedom, if you ever do an interview on the BBC, make sure they don't do your makeup. Cheers, I'm again. So don't need makeup. Is that what you're saying? Is Sarah in the house? Foxy lad, Quintona.
I just done a shameless pop.
From the south, asking, are we ready to start? The south are asking, are we ready to start? I think everybody knows that the people in Northern Ireland and the south were born ready, and that's not a gimmick or a pun. Evening, Sarah. Thank you so much for staying up. We seriously need to have more children. Yes. So the 2 cap is a big problem because of the situation England's in. You know, for us, it's something that we need to look out for and to stop. You know, no matter who you ask, no matter where you do your research, you know, when you do the sums, there's a problem because now, and basically, people with 3, 4, 5, 6 kids are going to get paid big money. And you know, like I say, guys, there is a problem with the benefit system. We all understand that. We've been doing this. Everything right?
Charger.
Huh?
Phone charger.
My phone's in there. It's sitting on the kitchen. The question: what's the pushback been like? How are you Navigating, how do we navigate it is the real question. So yeah, so you all know the score. Stephen Nolan night High Street hanging about with his police gunners. Yeah, we know he's jumping about the place. The question is what. So like the pushback is a knowledge explosion. That's what we expect. We don't like always come out and say stuff like this because we expect you to understand what we're doing. Knowledge explosion. Um, just bombarding everything and anyone and whatever you can do to get the word out of what's going on, and you've got to do a wee bit of research, get the facts and figures and go with it. It's not hard, it's out there. We are being replaced. We have got mass immigration, which is majority Muslims. You've just heard Donald Trump has. All right, Stuart, 2 seconds, I'll grab this one. And then he's not Romanian accused of found not guilty. They weren't found not guilty. The charges were dropped. There was no trial. PSNI first response today, 5 hours to come, was going to say there was someone hiding in the bushes with a camera, and mate, would have been out in minutes. Yeah, you're right, mate, 110%.
There's none of us.
What's that?
There's none of us.
Yeah, none of us. So the pushback is getting people to understand what's going on, the reality of what's going on, and counteracting the attacks from the media and the government, calling anybody that's doing this far right and racist, and to try and prove that we're not far right and racist, so people are okay to get on board. Like I say, with myself, I've got nearly 900 videos. I don't know how many hours it is. Some videos are 15 minutes long, some videos are 40 minutes long, some videos are an hour long, some videos are 2 hours long, as you know. So it's a lot of footage of a lot of unedited lives and just rolling and saying, speaking from the heart. And, you know, you can't do that if you're a racist. You know what I mean? You just can't. I've never said a racist thing to anybody or anyone, and everybody around me knows we're not racist. I'm genuinely concerned. We are genuinely concerned. This is what you need to know. This is who you are. This is how you explain it. You're genuinely concerned about the future. That's a reality, And I don't know, guys. You've got to really learn to use the internet, learn to use AI, so you can ask the right questions. You know what I mean? You put in the AI.
Oh, that's brilliant.
What's that?
She was good today.
Who's that?
That person in the eye.
She was good, yeah. I was doing a wee bit of AI work with Donkey, just letting them see how it works and explaining them.
You can talk to a normal.
Yeah, it's nuts in it. So yeah, basically I was talking to AI to show Donkey, and I was asking her to put in what figures she has, and to do the calculations for me. Mass immigration, what figures they have, and all the rest of it. So then she done that, and we got a date where we would have problems is 50 years. So I then said, so let's think outside the box, and let's just like think as I think logically of what I know on the streets and being a journalist. So let's say that the last census that was done was in 2019, and to be honest, the government don't really know how many people that are here on visas that haven't returned. And let's say, as we've been told by many Muslims online, that there's a lot more than 6.5. So let's say we double their numbers. Let's say that the government are lying to us and they're keeping the numbers down, because if we knew the facts, we would be able to tell people this is how long we've got left. So I said there with them, with that knowledge of what I'm saying, could we will have problems as Christians, as citizens, as natives, as she calls it, natives. And she's given us 15 to 20 years, you know what I mean? And you got to understand that's with today's numbers. What thinks in the country today in England, we're just talking about England, okay? Then with what we know has when people get citizenship, we know that these people aren't getting deported. We see how difficult it is for them to deport people who commit horrendous crimes. So how are they just going to deport people who they think could be extremists? So we know there's going to be no deportations. So it is very, very difficult for them. And we also know once people get citizenship, they're then entitled to bring at least 12 members of their family over. So, the numbers can increase quite rapidly, and, the facts are there. You just need to own research. So we have a situation in England where the numbers are at a stage where we're openly and honestly talking about how long we have before we are minority. And we know what will happen because there's evidence of that happening in other countries of what's happening, but exactly what's happening in the whole of Europe, the sweep of Europe, in the England, Scotland, Wales, and coming to Northern Ireland at the same time coming in from the south has coming in the Southern Ireland. We're not untouched. We have got our problems, and we don't know where it's going. We know the hotels the government have said they're going to start shutting the hotels down. So the first hotel we're getting shut down will be Bangor. Chimney Corner will follow. Any other hotels will all follow one by one. Questions that people are asking: where are these guys going? Well, these guys will be going into social housings, and they'll be going into multiple occupancies, and they will be going into army barracks. As we've been saying all along, we've had our suspicions about our army barracks that we know.
It's proven.
It's proven in England, you know what I mean. But you know, it hasn't been proven in Northern Ireland. But we've heard about the rumours of these guys going into our army barracks a couple of months ago. We've had guys down there filming, going down there. You know what I mean. And we will be going down there as well. And we know that there's stuff coming in out of these army barracks, because you got to understand, they've got to get deliveries. Okay, they got to get deliveries of everything, post, parcels, food. You know, so we are keeping an eye on it, and we do understand that one of the particular army barracks is owned by the GAA. So yeah, there's all sorts of evidence that we can see. Pixie C40, good to see you in, mate. 404, good to see you in, buddy. Quintona, good as always to see you, mate. But yeah, that's where we're at, and this is what we say. We kick back. You know, I've spoke to AI about how do we go forward? You know, can we do this peacefully? Well, because we're talking about our kids, we're talking about our grandchildren. You know, so most of us are in our 50s, 60s, and onwards. You know what I mean? There's not many below 40 that's doing this and involved in right wing politics, just because of life in general. But I also asked AI, was from what they're truly wanting to do. What did she say?
Aye.
And what was the distraction from?
She's the globalist.
The globalist and what?
Taking over the world.
Yep, and bringing in digital ID and digital currency. So you know, so you don't need to take Freedom Dad's word for it. You can go to AI, and you know, it's there. Everything's there for you guys. So yeah,
that was. Your MD's got WhatsApp. You can get AI in WhatsApp.
Can you get AI on WhatsApp? I use Grok. If anybody wants to know, if you go into X, you can get Grok. EU passed digital bill yesterday. It will of course it will, but you know, I'm being profiled in every step I take. Every step I take, Freedom Dad is being profiled.
You are?
Freedom Dad 73, you're still in Belfast, right? That's correct. United House of Polar. I think it was on her TikTok.
I know, I
oh, right.
Film. Videos.
So that's the answer. The answer is an awakening. The answer is telling your politicians, asking your politicians, why aren't they talking about digital ID? Why aren't they talking about digital facial recognition? How far is our politicians in Northern Ireland going to let this go? You know what I mean? We've seen with the 2CAP as well, and also with the video of the day, it's clear that they want everybody on universal credit, you know, and it's crazy, but this is the truth. This is where we're at. I can bring this to you with 100%. I truly believe this, that they want as many people on universal credit as possible, and that is why it is so lucrative.
Where's the barracks?
What's that?
There's the barracks. Is that Northern Ireland? Bally.
Kilner, yes. That's the one. Kaz, that's fucking Kaz. I was going to shout you out, Kaz. I didn't know you were on. So Kaz,
I've been talking to him.
Yeah, Kaz has been down there and checked it out. So had a wee look at it. So she has, and quite sure she's gonna keep an eye on it. What we got? I'm a Donegal man, and love you all hate me, and love you all hate me. That's okay. I still love you. I get that a lot. You know what I mean? I get that a lot. Yeah, it's definitely happening. There's things going on, and what I keep saying to people is, this is how we do it. So how they have been able to destroy England, and I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to apologise. I can see England being destroyed. I can see the work the Englishmen are doing in France, Danny Tomo, and what do you call the other guy, the flags guy?
Reebok is saying, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
You never tell us, didn't you know? Yeah. About the problem?
No. It's been that it would be so much safer to implement the ID on us. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing is, the thing is like, so what, how they were able to do what they've done, there's not an Englishman can argue with me in this one, is that they silenced the Patriots. They silence the Patriots, and this is why I do what I do. This is why I go so hard. This is why we get so many people involved, and we don't care what people say or try and do against Freedom Time. We keep charging on, and it doesn't matter how many people's behind us. We don't need many people. We just need people on the internet. We need people know what they're talking about. We need good speakers. We need people organising concerned parents who are in it for the real reason and not in it to try and get TikToks and make money and all the rest of it and try and use the downfall of what's going on in this country for their own benefits. But I'm grateful to say there's not many like that. So we don't need to worry. They'll burn themselves out. They'll show themselves up. So we don't focus too much on them. We let them get on with it. But the main thing is that we've got 99.9% Patriots working really hard in Northern Ireland to bring the noise. And that's, that's a tip of the hat to John in Scotland. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're bringing the noise, guys. We're making sure we're not being silenced. We're doing it for as long as we can until they do silence us, because we've planted the seed. Once the seeds are planted, they will grow. The trees will grow. And, like I say, this is Northern Ireland. We're a different bottle of kettle of fish. The Irish people are doing everything they can. We can see what they're doing. We can see the protests. We can see the demos. We can see the political organisation that's going on. And yeah, it's every hands on deck right now. Like I say, I don't think like we need to work together somehow, and it's really difficult because of Northern Ireland, Ulster, and Ireland, and the troubles and the conflict and the border and all the rest of it, and Sinn Féin choking for an All Ireland and trying to pull us out of the union and us being unionists. And it's like, this is where I was born and bred on the union flag, and threatening me out of my own house and all the rest of it. That's how it feels to me. So this is what we're up against. We're up against that kind of rhetoric that we've been through for the last 30, 40 years, and we're trying our hardest to try and hold on to our pride and never lose our culture, our traditions, or who we are. We don't give an inch, don't take an inch on both sides, but still go forward, communicating and trying to help each other out as best we can as patriots and nothing more. No IRA, no UVF, no INLA, none of Parliament, nothing to do with Parliament. There's just mothers and fathers, grannies and granddads.
And EBFD.
Aunties and uncles and EBFD. But yeah, guys, this is what you got to do. You've got to get proactive. You've got to be political. You've got to learn about politics. You've got to know who your politicians are. You need to ask them the right questions. You need to let your politicians know how you feel about what's going on. Okay, that's the most important thing as well. And you got to let them know that you'll vote with your head and not your heart. You've got to make sure you know that you're clued up, know that you're awake, know that what they're doing, what they're trying to controllers when they bring in the digital ID and what they're doing with the social profits. Come on, think about it, guys. I've been doing videos about this for a long time. I'm not shy. I live in the working class areas. I know the kind of money people get, the adult disability, the PIP, the universal credit, the child benefits. I know it all, and all the rest, the housing benefits and free dentist, and the rest. There's other little things that anybody that knows they're good, and we've always grew up in a world where, social benefit cheats were always frowned upon back in the day. People would get called out and, oh, look at him claiming benefits and all them children. And nowadays people are going, well done, because the government are making it in such a way that it's more worthwhile to, because this is the common thread that I see. Scotland, England, every.
Right, I'm going to end this and start it again. Is that okay?
Tell them we're going to end it, start it again.
Right. No.
Wait, hold on, Caitlin. Get this comment there. Oh, it's back on.